very, very special, and it's pre-season, but you know they'll both be wanting to win the games. Real Madrid because you know they've not won a game yet on this tour, and Manchester United to get to the final because they've had a great tour up to date, and hopefully it can continue today.
The situation, by the way, is that if United will get to the final of the International Champions Cup in Miami on Monday if they avoid defeat in the 90 minutes. So they can draw, they can win, they can even lose on penalties. Any of those situations will put them through to the final in Miami on Monday. The only way they won't get through to the final is if they lose in regulation time. If they lose in the 90 minutes. Couple of changes to the side who beat Inter Milan. Michael Keane and David De Gea coming in for Smalling and Lindegaard. Still the same formation really of 3-4-1-2 with Keane, Jones and Evans. The centre-backs Valencia and Young. The wing-backs Mata just behind Welbeck and Rooney. Fletcher captains again. Familiar looking lineup. The European champions are missing 9 players through either injury or World Cup unavailability, including Cristiano Ronaldo, who is nominally a substitute, but I don't think Real Madrid want him to play any part
of the NFL is in terms of audiences that watch it and spectators that actually come to the ground. And it is it's remarkable to think that you know this is a stadium that whenever it's used for college football that is filled.
United avoid defeat. United is in the 90 minutes. They will go through to the final in Miami on Monday. They could face Liverpool. They could face Manchester City. And we're all set. Our referee is from America, Hilario Grajeda. The white of Real Madrid. The 2 biggest clubs in the world meeting at one of the biggest stadiums in the world. Manchester United, Real Madrid, in front of the biggest soccer crowd the US has ever seen. And United know if they avoid defeat in the 90 minutes, they will make it through to the final of the International Champions Cup in Miami's Sun Life Stadium on Monday. Real Madrid are already out of the competition after failing to win either of their first couple of games. And here is Arbeloa for Real Madrid, who are on the attack from the off. Not a natural striker. They've got Isco through the middle. Of course, they've got Bale and Modric as well, but without Ronaldo and Benzema, they aren't playing with, if you like, a natural centre-forward.
No, they're not. I think what they'll look to do, I think Carvajal, which is quite surprising, he seems to be playing in the 3 behind Isco along.
To Phil Jones. Now Fletcher. Valencia. Taking on Nacho and away from Nacho. But Casillas will collect. It was a good position that United were in. Now Alonso caught in possession, this time by Welbeck. That summed things up so far. United a lot quicker to the ball, a lot sharper. Of course, they are ahead of Madrid in terms of pre-season training, and a lot of the Madrid players not yet back, either from injury or because they had an extended break after the World Cup. But still, encouraging for United in his opening 20 minutes here at the big house, the Michigan Stadium in Ann Arbor in Michigan. Jones. And Johnny Evans for United. Could be caught by Isco there, they have to be quick. Isco closed down the space. Now Fletcher just glides forward, looks for support, finds Wayne Rooney, back to Fletcher, this is great stuff. Now Welbeck, space for Young, real chance, 1-0, what a goal, fantastic move. And Ashley Young applies the finishing touch, and that's fully deserved after United made a terrific start to this game, and they lead Real Madrid by a goal to 0.
What an outstanding goal, not just the passing but the movement, absolutely brilliant, you know, and it's at least that's what they deserve. But the football, it was an absolute joy to watch. You watch every time a player is passing the ball, there's another move there. You know, Fletcher going for a 1-2 from Rooney. He then plays it into Welbeck, and Welbeck looks at Young, the opposite wing-backs. You've got both wing-backs involved in the goal. And you will not see a better goal than that next season in the Premier League in terms of football and the passing. You know, they've fully deserved that. Manchester United have come on this tour so far and they just look a completely different team than that.
Fletcher. Yeah. Now United have given it away. But that's played behind Bale, who just hasn't been able to find a way really into the game, but very early days. We haven't seen him running at Valencia yet. haven't released the shackles of Gareth Bale. That's a throw-in. It goes the way of Real Madrid. And there is Bale. 6 seasons at Spurs. Didn't start well for him, but he just went into orbit really in the last 2 or 3 seasons. And here come Madrid again. They haven't got many in the box. Is it going to be a penalty? Yes, it is. He's given it. Well, the referee had a good view. He was right up with play. Michael Keane plays as well. Well, he's won the penalty, and he's going to take the penalty. Gareth Bale against David De Gea. Can Real Madrid strike back straight away? It's Bale then for Real Madrid. Gareth Bale, cool and calm, and slots it home.
True to me, it's afterwards he's flailing arm. Questionable, but you know the referee's giving it, and you know you could say that it was a penalty, and then you know he's finished very, very confident, just stroked into the back of the net. But that's what Gareth Bale brings. You know they've not been.
Skill from Isco. Carvajal makes the run. Better from Real Madrid. Bale's cross. Overhead kick! Good save from De Gea. Wow. Gareth Bale with a wonderfully acrobatic overhead kick. He couldn't have struck it much better. That's the confidence he's playing with. And De Gea collected.
What a fantastic effort that was. And I think if we look at where we are, 35 minutes now, we probably mentioned him twice, Gareth Bale, and you know 2 different occasions.
Like that. Valencia. Wonderful ball by Michael Keane to Young. Diagonal pass. 2 to Emmett in centre. Rooney's one of them. It's gone in. United ahead again. Young's cross. Rooney, did he get the faintest of touches? Well, United lead once more against the European champions. United 2, Real Madrid 1.
It's a difficult one to tell. What a great ball as well, just bending in at the far post. I don't think he has got a touch on that, you know. I think it's Ashley Young's goal. But it's been coming, especially down this side. You know, as the game's gone and he's growing more and more into that role. And for whatever reason, like I say, Arbeloa seems to be over-covering for Pepe and for Ramos.
Iramendi to Ramos. Forward by Nacho. And Alonso, one of those raking passes.
And it's because they're having to defend quite a lot. You know, your natural instinct is to go deep, so when they are able to clear the ball, when the ball goes up to Hernandez, he's very, very isolated and it ends up coming back. So, you know, they need to try and push up a little bit higher the pitch, but it is difficult unless, you know, you've got good possession.
Space here for Shaw, who can charge up the left-hand side. Chicharito wants it played in the middle. It's Shinji Kagawa. Lovely turn from Kagawa. He's looking for Chicharito. He's in here. Maybe should have done better.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with that. It's great play from Shaw at left wing back. He's got forward, and great skill from Kagawa, and he's played the ball in between the centre backs. You just see it's a great ball. You know, he'll be disappointed definitely because you know he's one of the best finishers at the football club. But great.
See the vision. Inside the last 20, Iramendi. Chicharito, sure again, is bombing down that left-hand side. Pepe comes across. Red shirts flooding forward. Chicharito brings it down. Shot blocked. There's the follow-up. And a third chance blazed over by Zaha. Had a good chance. Couldn't keep it down. Much better from United.
As you see Shaw again there, he's very much on the front foot now all the time. You know, so when he gets that ball, he's straight on his way. You know, he's very quick. You know, Hernandez is unlucky, and it's a great strike, I think, from Cleverley, and then Zaha
Cristiano Ronaldo, who's been struggling with knee trouble, wasn't himself at the World Cup. He's coming on for Arbeloa. And so you're going to have Ronaldo and Bale now in this Real Madrid lineup. Definitely, absolutely definitely. Cristiano Ronaldo. Carvajal in front of him. Shaw. Cleverly. Finds Jesse Lingard. Lingard, great ball in, and Chicharito was sliding in. He got a touch, but not enough of a touch.
Great ball in from Lingard. The one ball, you know, the defenders going running towards their own goal, and Casillas isn't too sure about coming out, and Hernandez has just not been able to get enough on it. But what a great ball that is, and you know, Hernandez just...
Nacho to take. Isco. A little bit of skill, but didn't quite work out in the end. So United just a little more than 10 minutes away from a place in the final of this competition in Miami. It's another dangerous ball in. Chicharito coming in, and that will seal it for Manchester United. Chicharito doing what he does best, and United have 3 against Real Madrid, and surely have booked their place in the final of the International Champions Cup in Miami.
Third time lucky for Hernandez, but Kagawa, you have to give him full credit. What a great ball this is. Fletcher's turned well, and then Kagawa, you can see, you know, Hernandez has just got off the back of Pepe. He's lost him, and then he's put the ball in the back of the net, which you wouldn't expect anything different from, but give great credit to Kagawa. What a ball. And the movement from Hernandez as well. That was what that goal was all about. You know, the ball, great ball over Pepe's head, and the movement as well from Hernandez. You know, he completely lost Pepe, and you like to think now that that's game over.
Oh, he enjoyed that. It's been a more difficult second half for United, but they've stayed strong. And in the end, you always felt that bit of pace in the final third might cause them a problem. And that's how it's worked out. Chicharito getting a goal. His pre-season started a little bit later, but good for him. We're doing the world of good. Cleverly will take this corner kick. Oh, that's very deep. Referee has a look at the watch. And that's it. Manchester United through to the final of the International Champions Cup. They will be in Miami on Monday after beating Real Madrid so impressively by 3-1. Ashley Young getting 2 in the first half, although Wayne Rooney was trying to claim one of them. And then Chicharito putting the game to bed inside the last 10 minutes with a header. Bale scored with a penalty to make it 1-1, but you couldn't deny United their victory, particularly in the first half. They were absolutely outstanding, and they roll on this tour. They could have been coming home. They're not. They're now off to the Sunshine State. It's Miami on Monday, the final of the International Champions Cup. United will be there in the Sun Life Stadium. And it's finished here at the Big House in Michigan. Manchester United 3, Real Madrid 1.
Jovetic joga bem, atenção ao avançado montenegrino, remata, golo! Jovetic volta a marcar neste torneio internacional. Jovetic, 5º golo em 3 jogos neste torneio de pré-temporada para o avançado montenegrino. Foi de facto muito elogiado por Manuel Pellegrini na conferência de imprensa de antecipação deste jogo. Cá está Jovetic. E depois o remate de Jovetic, traiçoeiro, pelo menos o suficiente para iludir o guarda-redes Roberto. E é de facto uma jogada também fulgurante de Jovetic. Desde logo num primeiro momento, ou num momento intermédio de construção, de organizar a equipa ofensivamente. Atenção, porque pode marcar o Olympiacos e marca mesmo. Grande jogada agora de ataque da equipa do Olympiacos. Pontapé finalmente de Diamantacos. A assistência de Javier Saviola. E Saviola uma vez mais a demonstrar que muitas vezes, mais do que o poder físico de um jogador, a inteligência, aliás, a assistência, creio que a assistência final, aqui o serviço, e é um bonito serviço para Diamantacos, não é de Saviola. É sim de Mariatis, já se tinha destacado. Que resultará então o vencedor deste jogo. Aí está o remate de David Silva. Não toma muito balanço, isso às vezes não é bom. Remata Lekodjanis, com um remate forte. Arranca Kolarov, cá está de novo, Kolarov não falha. Arranca Josevi, cá está a defesa de Joe Hart. Dos Estados Unidos. Agora James Milner e a defesa de Kolovos. Ataca Kolovos e aí está. Arranca Scott Sinclair. Remata Scott Sinclair para... Arranca Gazarian. Argentino. Arranca Zuccolini e marca bem, com classe. E agora Papadopoulos pode de facto despachar o assunto. Remata e a defesa de Joe Hart. Entregar a vitória ao Olympiacos e desperdiçou. Agora Guidetti remata bem John. Arranca Bukalakis. Arranca Mikarisha. Atenção ao Olympiacos de novo. E aí está. Vitória do Olympiacos e mais uma derrota do City nos penaltis. Ora, a verdade é que este resultado deixa, nesta altura e antes do jogo se iniciar entre o Liverpool e o Milan, deixa Liverpool, Milan e Manchester City todos com 5 pontos.
Keisuke Honda, der Japaner, auch ein WM-Teilnehmer, mit der japanischen Nationalmannschaft ja auch in der Gruppenphase ausgeschieden. Aber Honda hat immerhin ein Tor gemacht. So, Achtung jetzt Chance für Liverpool. Und er geht an die Stange. Noch eine Möglichkeit und wieder gehalten und der dritte ist drin. Und es war Joe Allen, der zunächst die Großchance vergeben hat. Der kleine Joe. Joe Allen mit dem 1:0 für Liverpool. Sterlings Schuss hat er noch ganz gut abwehren können. Unnötiger Fehlpass. Saponara nicht aufgepasst. Suso. Coutinho. Wieder zurück auf Suso. Gut gemacht und ein herrliches Tor. Wunderbar ausgespielt. 2:0, das ist die Entscheidung. Liverpool macht hier quasi den Sack zu. Wunderbar gemacht. Spanisch-brasilianische Koproduktion mit dem Außenriss, dieser Rückpass und der passt genau ins lange Eck. Jesus Fernandez Saiz Sousa, 20-Jähriger aus Cadiz, macht hier das Tor.